Employee attrition is a common concern for businesses of all sizes. Commonly, a percentage of this attrition is attributed to workforce retirement. However, in the next 5 years, retirement will make up a larger component of the workforce as nearly 62 million members of the U.S. workforce will take leave of their professional jobs. This mass exodus leaves talent management arms of corporations in a difficult quandary. Yet with 72 million Generation Y members are ready to fill these gaps. It is clear the issue is not one of a headcount. Instead, the challenge will be bringing these individuals quickly up to speed while reducing the amount of information lost through attrition. It is clear that to successfully tackle this challenge, a strategic framework and an appropriate set of tools are the greatest assets to help organizations create and refine their recruiting, onboarding, and offboarding approaches. The strategic framework provides a methodical approach to organizations' talent management strategies. Companies that sought to define, revise, or improve upon their plans have utilized this approach in a variety of ways. Using the HR strategy framework will certainly provide talent management teams greater insight into their current approaches, as well as provide opportunities to revamp strategic plans. The definition stage requires organizations to fully understand where they're headed and how they plan to get there. This question is extremely important to the talent management team as the responsibility to bring in the best resources falls on them. The added complexity to this request falls on whether external candidates are the best option or whether mining through the company to determine whether the right candidate is already within the organization. Compounding the situation is whether new headcount is necessary due to overall company growth and how to evaluate the candidate in a fair but accurate manner. A good first step to approaching such questions is to leverage the defining growth strategies element below, which helps to provide greater clarity around the aforementioned questions and a more cohesive approach for both on and offboarding employees. The additional step is to leverage HR Framework add-on, which provides organizations the ability to measure internal and external candidates' practical skills abilities while providing an honest rank, thereby complementing both talent management and organizational strategies. Many organizations are full of potential. They hire some of the best and brightest individuals in the marketplace. Such individuals provide immense value to their business units and the company overall. While companies fawn over such talent, what happens when they're ready for a change? Should organizations immediately compensate such star employees based on historical accomplishments? Is market rate the most appropriate value to offer? What are companies willing to stake to retain talent? And when is it okay to let talent walk out the door? Will the next hire be able to fill the shoes of the departed? While these questions are difficult to address in generalities, the defining retention strategies element below provide an excellent starting base to not only determine the trade-offs of employee retention, but how to retain critical business knowledge from leaving with that employee. Organizations are able to take their retention strategy to the next level by utilizing the strategy, which provides companies clear insight as to star performers, both in specific functions and overall. With said information, HR staff is able to triangulate a more accurate compensation plan based on clearly communicated acumen, leading to a transparent assessment regarding an employee's trade-offs. Furthermore, with training and development, 32% and retention 30% as the top two talent management concerns, with headcount reduction 22% closing off the top three, HR staff is on the offensive, seeking innovative methods to address the aforementioned critical business issues. Human resources are left wondering how to address these questions in a timely manner while still adhering to budgetary concerns without sacrificing current productivity levels. Bridge Prep is the answer. With dynamic tools, surgical recommendations, and efficient online training to address employee gaps, talent management teams have access to cutting-edge tools that will not only help increase employee training and development, but also help to curb retention concerns. Metrics provide a pulse to strategic plans. With measured data, human resource departments are better equipped to understand the results of historical actions and, given time, how to react to those results. To that end, the measure stage provides critical considerations when determining organizational success. Below, the graphic demonstrates the quantifying financial and market trends for resource strategies and an initiative method in determining plan progress and success. History provides a gauge toward future progress. One of the most effective business methods to account for history is through the use of metrics. Organizations use metrics to better understand what led to specific outcomes. It is in the same vein that talent management can utilize historical figures to determine what actions proved to be value additive and which ones resulted in undesirable outcomes. The measurement of historical element provides organizations the ability to comparatively assess financial and industry-based metrics and the guideline on an approach to successful implementation. In addition to historical trends, talent management teams must plan for the future as well. Using past historicals, coupled with industry benchmarks and growth rates, forecasting future financial and market trends directionally allows companies to more effectively strategize. The measure progress element below provides initial considerations to entertain as human resource professionals seeking to quantify the past to guide an organization appropriately to the future. Talent management plans, as with all strategic plans, require constant revisions. Revisions may be driven by internal shifts in overall organizational strategies, adjustments to market responses, or incorporating of newfound information. In any event, revising is a critical component of any successful organization's desire to consistently evolve toward becoming the best. The refinement of approaches and metrics element below contribute to HR's team ability to approach the task from a different lens, one that may help in both refining and redefining its strategies. Changes in business are constant, and similar to pilots adjusting to dynamic wind patterns, so too must companies adjust to their approaches to market dynamics. In line with that thought is the need for specific arms to adjust their strategies as the overall organization's goals shift as well. HR is in the constant flux of increasing hiring at certain times, releasing resources at other, and at times selecting the right mix in between. At each of these inflection points, plans must be revisited to reflect these momentum shifts. Bridge Prep lends a helping hand to companies at all phases, from growth spurts to harvesting talent to reduction in headcount. In every case, the bottom line is assessing what can be done with and what can be done without. Attributed to this idea is not only the maintenance of internal knowledge, but increasing the value with the addition of headcount. Bridge Prep Solutions is able to contribute to assessing the quality of potential candidates, increasing relevant business acumen rapidly,